revised version. Each venture is going to have 4 minutes to pitch. After each pitch, the judges and members of the audience can ask questions and provide comments. I want to remind the finalists they need to keep their presentations within the time limit. And our timekeeper, who's seated here, Cindy, will press the bell 1 minute before you reach the time limit, and then right at the end when you have to stop. So the pitches by the 6 ventures will be in alphabetical order within their category. And first, for category 1, we'll have Connections from Singapore, represented by Russell Chow. Welcome on stage.
Hi everyone, I am Rosalind Koo from CXA. My vision is to unlock wellness in the workplace without companies spending more by shifting the focus of a company's existing insurance spend from treatment to prevention. Before CXA, I had grown Mercer 800% into an $800 million premium business to become Asia's largest employee benefits broker. I launched CXA this year after acquiring Singapore's largest homegrown broker. Since this past March, we've already taken over a dozen Fortune 100 clients away from the industry big boys. If you've ever submitted a hospital claim, you know this paper-intensive business is ripe for transformation. Firms are frustrated by healthcare costs rising faster than compensation, but without ROI data, they can't tackle worsening employee health. The money they spend on employee insurance only benefit those employees needing treatment. So if you're young or you're covered by your working spouse, wouldn't you rather spend those wasted, duplicated dollars on prevention? Well, CXA has solved these pain points by aggregating the players in corporate benefits. If you think about TripAdvisor and what they did for travel, we are doing for insurance, healthcare, and wellness. We've built a private exchange that actually repurposes a company's insurance spend into a free bucket of money for employees so they can personalize their insurance and their wellness from our benefits store. To motivate employees to make healthy choices, companies can actually reward them for quitting smoking, for losing weight, or for participating in health challenges. Additionally, we use face aging technology to show them the future impact of their lifestyle habits. Admittedly, this works better on women than on men, because women don't want to look like their mothers tomorrow. So for men, we're going to use hairlines, and I'm developing a new score for virility. We have 3 business models, directly through our broker, and also via the banks and insurers where we have become their insurance platform, and we take a cut of every transaction. So for the insurance, we take between 12.5% to 15%. For wellness, we take 10%. Our platform is also used for companies to cap their benefits costs so that it can be a control item like compensation, and also to eliminate prepaying cash and waiting for reimbursements. Best of all, companies buying their insurance through our broker get our platform without spending any more. it's a no-brainer for companies to move to CXA because our competitors are only offering insurance for the same price. Is that it?
Yeah, I think the concept that you're doing is fantastic, and there's a huge need for this. I noticed that you're going to be expanding one city per quarter, and I just really question whether that's too aggressive, and how are you going to be able to do that? And secondly, China, Hong Kong, I mean, very different markets. So can you talk a little bit about your strategy in going to these new markets and how you plan to expand that?
Sure. So we're actually here in Hong Kong because the banking clients we won wanted the platform for their Hong Kong regional headquarters, which is here. And a lot of the clients we won in Singapore actually are in 12 to 14 countries. So they're already asking us to be in China. China, we actually already work for a tech firm and a large manufacturer. Hong Kong, we're already doing work for the banks. Malaysia also. Also, the distributors are in multiple countries. So many of the insurance companies already have bank partners. So here we're working with the largest bank and their insurance partner to cross-sell their 1 million base of insured customers. So we are going to cross-sell their life insurance-based cancer insurance. But instead of just cancer insurance, we're integrating chemotherapy, recovery, the drugs, prevention, everything else. So a quarter per country is not hard because we have distributors that's already talked to us to move to those countries. Also, we're attacking one industry at a time, banking and also tech. They're all over the region. You know, we're already in consumer goods, the German industry, pharmaceuticals. So companies are actually moving us to all the different countries.
Congratulations on a fantastic track record and very interesting business. My question is similar to the gentleman, right? How about a scale this? You know, why are you, if you really want to become like a $100 million company, why do you want to go through banks? Why don't you go directly to HR departments?
I do. So through our broker, we go directly to the HR departments. But for SMEs, I don't want to develop a sales force. SMEs, banks and insurance companies have a ton of SMEs, so their insurance agents can sell to SMEs. I'm only going to the largest companies to their HR because it's worth it for me. The insurance commission for one bank in one country could be $500,000 in 1 year. Whereas SMEs, they spend very little on benefits, but I want to capture them through the banks. And banks have not been able to penetrate insurance selling through SMEs at all. You know, so it opens up a channel for them and gives them extra revenue. They earn 10% from the insurance companies. I earn 5%.
Good question here. This is development-wise, generating sales. Pretty sure Max would have to be the only one that does this.
I have members of staff. I have one of my Hong Kong staff is here. She was a medical doctor, did a startup, so she runs corporate wellness. There's 3 of us selling so far out of the 18 in the startup.
I have a question. Which company hates your company the most? Because what kind of company hates your company the most?
Oh, the people who hate us are our competitors. So yeah, it's other brokers.
I see. So you take, don't take away, but those brokers, they are worse off because you provide better service for your clients, right?
I do what?
Those brokers, they are kind of worse off because you provide better service for your clients, correct?
It's not just better service, it's insurance, plus wellness, plus we improve the health, plus all the data. We're actually a healthcare big data firm. The data we have is what Google Health tried to get by having consumers enter it, but we actually uploaded from the hospitals, the clinics, the insurance companies, the wellness companies, the wearable devices, and the clinics. So companies are the ones who care about insurance premiums going up and their employees not showing up at work. So since they pay, we've been able to get the whole supply chain on board. So they upload the data. The brokers don't have this sort of data. HR needs it to tackle, to know where to focus and prioritize their time for the interventions. That's how they can actually lower their claims costs, lower their absence rates, and also make their employees healthier and more productive. It's also an engagement tool because employees get to select what's good for them.
You mentioned a lot about wellness, right? And transformational treatment to wellness. And
Yes.
It's a big topic, much preventative healthcare as wellness, right?
Exactly.
Can you give us an example of basically what exactly CNCA can do in terms of giving an employee preventative healthcare or wellness?
Yeah, so we do everything from getting people exercising or quitting smoking, or where all the money is chronic disease management and diabetes coaching. If you can lower the costs by preventing diabetes or actually managing down the costs, you can actually save a lot of money. In India, I've done work where we stop women from having cesareans instead of natural birth. And so we've saved them huge amounts of money just doing that. Once they discover from maternity education that it's bad for their bodies and their babies to give birth on an auspicious date, when the doctor wants to, have a cesarean. So there's all kinds of costs being paid now, but we can lower them. So diabetes is exercise, healthy eating, and stress management. Thanks so much, Ryan.